And good morning, everyone, and welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, and hopefully making money doing all of the above. So first, since we're going to be talking about putting money at risk, I want to give you this risk disclaimer screen that is required by law, I think because I am in the United States and because that is what we need to do. So this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get into what we are looking at today for possible investments, possible returns. I'm still a little bit under the weather today, but hopefully this will be the last day and I can get back to doing some other things. So here we go. Get back to my day job, which means because I'm self-funding my accounts. So apparently, because that's the easiest way to do that. So with that, let's go ahead and get into the DXY and see what's going on there. So for starters, we have a wedge forming. Kind of, sort of like a wedge. Then again, it could just be range bound, just prematurely range bound. So we're going to see it bouncing, see the DXY bouncing. We'll see that bounces off that 92.68 mark, which is a bullish continuation to August high daily close and May low close, as it's indicated right there, or May low close. So that we'll see if it can get over that, and if not, then it's going to just be range bound. Which is very interesting, makes it a very interesting market to trade. That gives us the exact inverse, or the close to an almost inverse on the euro. So we have the euro potentially bouncing off this mark. We've got two dojis in there. Doji here, dojis everywhere, which means it's not going anywhere. Just kind of wallowing around. Price rejection right there at 117.30. It's now trading around 116.90, 20 pips below that. Not enough to jump into it. Euro versus the yen, right there. Oh yeah, let's also talk about something else too. I blew the challenge on my $7,500 account. I was placing trades too fast. I wasn't watching my the size of the trades I was placing. And the DXY platform, or the DX trade platform, is a little bit wonky because it's when you get into a trade. Watch this. I get into this. Let's say I want to buy that right there, and I start playing with this. This is a really wonky screen. I end up placing a 10 lot 10 lot buy on the dollar versus the on the GJ, the pound versus the yen yesterday, and it was much bigger than anything I should have placed. And luckily I made it out of alive. But I also placed a 3 lot, accidentally trying to place a 0.3 lot silver trade, and placed a 3 lot silver trade, and that wiped out my $7,500 account quickly because silver pulled back like 10 pips. That took it out. So that's on dumminess on my part. Something I may want to do is add another Keltner band and experiment with the mean reversion strategy with Keltner bands. Might be something to consider. But at any rate, let's go back to what we were talking about. On the 7,500, on this account though, I did make it out alive. Thank God. I'm still up $1,700 on the other account. The challenge, I am down $1,700. About the same amount. But at any rate, we'll be looking for more trades on this. Close to blowing it out, but I didn't. I like the January trade. I like the idea of winning on that, but there's some guys in there from Vietnam that are placing massive trades, and I've got no idea how they're doing it. But at any rate, My fiance text. So let's go back over here and see what's going on with the dollar versus the yen. Look at that. That is going absolutely nowhere. I'm on the dailies, the daily chart, and that is just boring. Nothing is going anywhere. It's not fun at all. So if you're looking for fun, I'd consider taking on a hobby, because Forex trading is not, I wouldn't consider it fun. It's fun when you're winning. It's fun when the markets are moving and going somewhere. But if you're looking for excitement, do something different. Go hang gliding or something. Pound versus the dollar. 134.90. Still trying to figure out if it's going to break out of the 135 range or not. So not really anything to jump into. This just keeps drifting lower. But there's not really any momentum. RSI is still at 62.70. 62.46. Which is dropping below the 14-day moving average, so we could see a slight come off, slight drifting lower is what it's doing. Not really doing anything. MACD is signaling that it's about time to start going to the downside of it, but I think that's late, because if you see ATR, we're not really going anywhere. We're going nowhere fast. 113 pips, which is enough to not enough to make a living with, but enough to get a couple trades in. If we go down to a smaller enough time frame, if we go down to the maybe 15-minute time frame, we may be able to get a trade on that. Get that there, and maybe do a mean reversion on that, mean reversion strategy on that. But you see, it's not really, even on the 15-minute time frame, it's not really going anywhere. Bollinger Bands are tight. It actually drifted below the 15-minute. That's a 200-day moving average, isn't it? No? Okay, it's on the Bollinger Bands. The 200-day moving average, it did drift below it, and the 50-day is right here. Maybe? Yeah, it's a 50-day moving average. So it's drifting below the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average on the 15-minute chart. But do you really want to go down that low? I don't know. It means you're going to be doing a lot of in and out, basically scalping. Which is not a horrible idea, but it's, again, we don't really see anything that's going to give us an entry on this. I would love to jump in on this to the top side, but we're not there yet. Mean reversion strategy would be right here. Would give us a close below the Bollinger Band and then a close above the Bollinger Band. So this would be an idea to do that right there, but as you can see, it didn't go anywhere. Went up to 42 from 30 pips on the GJ is really slow. So we're not going to do that. Let's go back to the dailies, and where we decide where we can find an opportunity, and then the 4 hour and 1 hour is where we decide our entry. So right now, not a whole lot going on there yet. Euro versus the JPY, EJ as we call it, EJ. New guy named in college named EJ. 192.95. Not a whole lot going on there. UCAD, again, basically mirroring the GJ, the pound versus the yen. Dollar versus the Canadian. I was thinking about going to this to the top side. Did not break out. Looks like it's forming a new range down here, which is fine. You know, it's going to do what it's going to do. Dollar strength is going to give us a upside on that, but the Canadian dollar is not playing. It is not going along with that strategy. So we got a 50% pullback on that. That would be a good time to get in around 138.05 maybe. But then again, we don't. I don't like that strategy yet. I just don't think it's worth chasing. That would be chasing a trade as opposed to waiting for something to happen, which is the hardest part, as Tom Petty pointed out. Let's see, 113.44 on the CJ, Canadian versus the yen. Not a whole lot going on there. Oil, doji turned red. How about that? So we did have a doji here right out at 57 that indicated a reversal on the market. However, it did not pan out on the daily candle. So now we're looking at it drifting lower, which is not necessarily what we want to see on oil. But you know, then again, it's not necessarily a bad idea. It depends on which side of the the trade you're on. If you're holding on to a bunch of oil, it's not good. If you're, for example, if you're an oil company, it's not really good. Just saw a text my fiance. Sorry about that. Dollar versus Aussie versus the dollar. Whole lot of nothing going on there. That is right stuck in the middle. Yeah. Gold. Let's see what gold's going on there. Stuck right at 44.50 again. Not really going anywhere. Down $45 off of that. Platinum's the big pullback on platinum. 7% pullback on platinum. We've got a bearish engulfing candle there. That may be a good time to get into a sell on that. You might see it coming back down to the 2025 close, which wouldn't turn my nose up at it. That's a 200 pip move or $200 move. You get a $200 move in platinum, that could be substantial. However, if you're also trading, I mean, yeah, that could be a really nice move. Silver, looking for the same silver pullback on that. 77.09 from yesterday's high of what, nearly 83. Did it break 83 yesterday? Close. 82.75 was the high on the silver spot yesterday, and now we're looking at 77. So that's to give you an idea of how quickly this market can turn on you. That's what happened to me yesterday on that. So with that, that's about all I got today. Kind of on the sidelines, kind of waiting for something to happen. My GJ trade stopped out yesterday at 211.25 and is drifting lower today. I am not in on that trade right now. I'm not in on any trades right now. Just to kind of sit back waiting for something to happen. So with that, you guys have a great one. I will talk with you later. If you like this channel, then by all means hit the thumbs up. Or if you like this video, then hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more of these videos, then hit the subscribe button, and you will get more. You'll get notified of when I put up more videos like this. And also, if you one more thing, what was it? Oh yeah, if you have any comments, feel free to comment, and I'll respond as soon as I can. But you guys have a great one. I'll talk with you later. Bye.